How to pay yourself first. Save up for anything and build a financial war chest. Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Obed, and in this channel we talk about personal finance and wealth building. Well, today we are going to be talking about the concept of paying yourself first and how to use it to build wealth and achieve financial independence. Paying yourself first is a financial concept that was popularized by George Carlson, the author of the book The Richest Man in Babylon. It is this concept that you should save money first from your income before you go ahead to spend on your expenses. It says that you should save even before you begin to spend once your income comes in. Now, saving money is a very important financial concept. It's like one of the most important pillars of wealth building. Now, if you cannot save money effectively, you cannot build wealth. Now, this is because irrespective of how much money you make or the amount of income coming in, it is what you keep that is your own. Wealth is not what you make, rather it is what you keep that you have. Effectively, it is how much money you save out of how much you make and what you do with it in the area of investment that determines how wealthy you will be or how fast you are going to become wealthy. Savings is extremely important in wealth building. Now, it's not as though people do not understand the concept of saving. Many persons know that they need to save in order to build wealth. However, they lack the discipline and consistency to save money and do that consistently until they achieve their financial goals. This is where the concept of paying yourself first comes in. Now, paying yourself first helps you to bypass your lack of discipline and consistency and ensure that you compulsorily save up money and always meet your financial goals and deadlines. So I'm going to be giving you 3 strategies on how to effectively pay yourself first and build massive wealth while achieving your financial goals. Now, the first strategy for paying yourself first is to have specific financial goals. Now, if you must save and save consistently, it's important that you have specific financial goals. That means what exactly you want to use this money for. Okay, this is how much you need, and this is the time frame you will need that money. With how much you need and the time frame, it helps you to now break it down to maybe monthly savings or weekly savings or daily savings, as the case may be. For example, if you want to save 1 million in the next 1 year, let's say specifically it is for your rent. Being this specific, it helps you to decide, okay, if you're saving monthly, that means around 84,000 monthly in the next 12 months will give you 1 million. In the same vein, if you're saving weekly, you'll see around 20,000 weekly for the next 52 weeks, which is 1 year, will give you 1 million. But if you're saving daily, around 2,800 daily for the next 365 days, that is 1 year, will give you 1 million. So you see how being specific helps you to break down your goals into actionable and measurable steps. Without specific goal of what you are saving for and the deadline, it is usually very difficult for you to be consistent in your savings until you meet that goal. So the major reason why many persons do not meet their savings goals or they start and are unable to continue is because they don't have specific goals, and those goals do not have actual deadlines of when they want it accomplished. Now, the second very important strategy for paying yourself first is actually a mindset shift. It is to see savings as a bill. You need to see savings as an actual bill you must pay every month or every time your income comes in. Now, the same way you must compulsorily pay your rent or your utilities, your light bill, your water bill, and even your food, as long as money enters your hand. It's the same way you should program your mind to compulsorily pay this your savings amount every month. You should see it as a bill you pay and not something that you will decide to pay when you have the money or not. People who are successful in savings see savings as a bill, as an actual expense that must be made every month or every time their income comes in. It is a non-negotiable bill. Now, why it's important to see it as a bill is that, as the name implies, paying yourself first, it assumes that when your income comes in, you must pay other people. That includes your rent, your utilities, transportation, food. All this money goes to other people's pockets. Now, the only actual money that enters your pocket is the one you save. That is the one you are paying yourself. So this is the only money that goes into securing your future, building wealth for you, that will ensure that you have money still coming in tomorrow, or that you are not in financial lack tomorrow. So that is why it's important to see it as a compulsory bill that must be paid. The same way you must pay your rent is the same way you must pay yourself first, because this money is money that you can use to secure your financial future. So it's a mindset that you must have, that this money is no longer my money. It's money that must compulsorily be removed because it goes into securing a bright financial future for me. The third and like the most important strategy for paying yourself first is to automate your savings. You need to automate the savings process. This actually means to practically put a debit order in your main account or your salary account that automatically transfers this decided amount of your savings into your savings account every month or every time your income comes in. That means that on this particular day of the month, when your salary must have come, this pre-decided amount is automatically deducted from your salary account into your savings account. Or on this day of the week, if you're saving weekly, by so time this amount is transferred into your savings account, or by this time of every day this amount is transferred automatically into your savings account. This is very vital. Now, depending on the bank you use and the savings platforms, this is very possible. There are many platforms that allow you to automatically save every day or every week or every month, depending on your preference. I'm going to talk about that in subsequent videos. But the idea is to automate your savings. Make sure your savings is done automatically. You don't have to manually transfer the money when you want to, so that you do not forget or give any excuse why the money should not be saved at this point. Once you make it automatic, you have bypassed your willpower, you bypassed your indiscipline and your lack of consistency. You will surely meet your goal as long as money is entering into that your main account, whether it is from your salary or your business, depending on how your income comes. As long as you've made this goal, you've put a specific amount and you automate the process, you will meet your financial goals. This is like the easiest way to become a millionaire automatically. Just automate your savings, and as you hit that financial target, you now use the money for whatever it is you plan for. whether it is your emergency fund, whether it is for a specific project, maybe a car or a house as the case may be, or even if it is an investment. Most investments require minimum entry amount. So instead of you to wait forever to be able to have this huge chunk to invest, you can save up that money in a few years and have that minimum amount with which you can invest and now begin to build passive income and of course increase your wealth. This is how to use the concept of paying yourself first to build wealth and achieve financial independence. Thank you, and please do subscribe to this channel for more content on personal finance and wealth building. See you in the next video.